Mexican fan stabs another in the chest at the Levi Stadium at the Gold Cup. It was a very serious incident of the crowd trouble involving Mexican fans. This is getting out of control very quickly. Something needs to be done, and there's videos that came up. The game was played the 2nd of July. It's been 2 days, but this has resurfaced and, of course, has gotten attention. This is not your usual breaking news transfer talk, but we need to bring awareness here in the United States of America and all over the place, too, all over where football is played. Football is it's a sport that carries a lot of passion, but we have to control ourselves, man. This is happening here in the United States where we think we have security, we have everything under control. Well, that is bull crap. I mean, the stuff that's happening, you can see right there, the altercation. Look at them. They're fighting. They're punching each other. This has happened before in previous matches. This happened in a game against Honduras, and it happens again. What is going on? And this is not just a knock of Mexican people, Mexican fans. This happens in South America a lot, but it's happening now in the United States. It involves a lot of I'm sadly to say, but it's involving Hispanic people here. And I'm Hispanic myself, and I hate seeing this. I hate seeing us being represented in this manner. And, it's uncalled for. I've seen it all over TikTok, and now I've seen this event unfold today, actually. And so we're coming to this. I don't understand what's going on. Look at the guy. He's bleeding profoundly through his chest. I mean, this is crazy, man. What is happening that we go to a soccer game, we go to a football game, and this is what we have in mind? You know what I mean? They lost against Qatar, but it's a simple loss, and this is what happens. This happens to the guy. He bleeds. I mean, I don't know where he was hurt. I'm not sure what's going on, but he easily could have bled to death and been killed at a game, and it would have been a disaster. I mean, it would have been a disaster. It is already by what's going on. By the way, Mexican fans have been shouting homophobic chants in a lot of matches lately, and they have been punished from CONCACAF. But apparently, something is not. They're not getting across. This is fans. A lot of those were fans in Mexico. A lot of those were fans in the U.S. But it's happening more here in the U.S., and we need to address it quickly. What's FIFA's protocol? Well, they're going to suspend it. The match has to be stopped for 2 minutes, and the players remain on the pitch. It has to be an announcement over the local sound system. The match is stopped for 5 minutes, and the players must go to the dressing rooms, or suspension of the match. The affected team is awarded with the win if it is an official game. Well, there is a punishment in sight for Mexico. Just in January this year, FIFA lifted Mexico's punishment of playing in a home game behind closed doors after fans shouted homophobic slurs against Poland and Saudi Arabia at the Qatar 2022 World Cup. And but now the Mexican Federation asked for clarification, and FIFA opted to remove the punishment before it was actually completed. And but the federation is under a 2-year observation period, and then this happens again. Listen, man, fans need to stop being stupid. Hercules Gomez of ESPN FC came out and blasted these people, and I'm going to do so as well. Y'all need to stop with your bullshit. Stop. This is not a third world country, man. Please respect it. Respect it, and respect the fans, and respect the fans that actually go and watch the damn game. Please stop with that crap and watch the damn game. We have an update from NBC Bay Area. Let's hear what they had to say.
Terry, I spoke with several fans that were at Sunday's game. All of them tell me that they were upset about the fights. They were upset about the stabbing. But more than anything, they want to know, how is it that the suspect ended up with a knife inside the stadium? Fans yelling and pushing through the stands as a bloody brawl broke out during the Mexico versus Qatar match at Levi Stadium. We were afraid, says Annie, who shot this video as she was enjoying the game with family, including children.
Le comentaba por lo de la seguridad que no.
She says the fight lasted about 10 minutes and security was nowhere in sight. But what she did notice was a weapon you can see in this third video shot from just a few seats away. Police say when they responded to the Gold Cup event, they found a man with wounds near his collarbone and was taken to the hospital with critical injuries. They say a knife was used and no arrests have been made. But thanks to witness statements and videos, officers say they now have a suspect and a person of interest.
Security was lax. They were pushing people through too quickly because it was crowded, and I think they were just wanting people to get in.
Juan was also at Sunday's game. He says fights were breaking out, and when he went through security, he says he saw some bags not being checked. But what concerns him most, how a fan got a knife in the stands.
But it's scary. It's like we have kids in the stands, and how do we protect ourselves against someone who has a knife if it ever comes to that?
We shared those.
Exactly. So, I mean, you know, we don't want to go watch the whole video, but I mean, basically, that's what's happening. Like, how in the hell does this guy get a knife to go in the game? I don't understand that. And police have been investigating what's going on. And the guy, I'm not sure if he made it. I think he did. But this has just been horrific, man. And hopefully he makes it. Hopefully he makes a full recovery. But the Canadian referee, Drew Fisher, decided not to stop the match at any point, despite the protocol established by FIFA for this kind of scenario. This could have easily been a murder at the stadium. And so it definitely needs to be addressed, and something needs to be happening. So for football fans, for y'all that are actually good, moral, prudent people, shout out to you for doing what you're supposed to. For y'all idiots, stop going to the game. Go be criminals. Go kill each other off somewhere else. Stop going to the most beautiful game in the world. Leave the game alone, you idiots. Let's go.